Right, so I can get all philosophical and say a bunch of cliche and cringy things. We learn the most when we fail, failure builds character, to be successful we have to fail, and the phoenix must burn to emerge again. But forget about that burning bird. Failing sucks, big time. You set these big goals for yourself, you work hard, you're dedicated, you do everything right. Well, you think you do, and then you still fail. Sometimes life, or for me more specific, the marathon, kicks you right in the nuts. And nobody likes to be kicked in the nuts. I've tried to run sub 3 hours for a marathon twice now, and I failed. Twice. I was ready for both races, very ready. Last year in Milan, it was 100% down to me being an idiot and making stupid decisions. And this year in Vienna, well, that was also me making stupid decisions, but way less stupid than the previous years. So I'm getting better at least. So after 2 failed attempts, this is what I will change if I eventually gather enough courage to go after it for a 3rd time. The problem at Milan Marathon was that I traveled to Milan the day before the race. I was on my feet the whole day, airports, number pickup, going to my accommodation. I did not drink enough water, I had a very late dinner, and I went to bed too late. So the morning of the start line, I was already drained. Doing that, you're kicking yourself in the nuts. You're not even waiting for the 30 kilometer mark of the marathon to receive those kicks. I'm gonna have to change my training approach. I've done 2 marathon builds now with the exact same training, and obviously it doesn't work. I still think that trying to hit 100 kilometers per week works really well for me. My weeks consisted of 2 workouts and a long run, where the workouts were 1 hill session and 1 speed session. So for the next build, I'll completely drop the hill session and replace it with another speed session. It will most probably be some short and really fast reps, something like 600 meter repeats to really get that anaerobic gain. A new and improved nutrition plan. For my Vienna attempt, I really thought that I had everything dialed in. A gel and a salt pill every 40 minutes. But I still struggled with cramps. Cramps are truly my nemesis. It's like that big boss at the end of a video game that you try to beat, but you just can't. In Vienna it was already better than it was in Milan, but I'm gonna have to take it up another notch, especially with the electrolyte / salt intake. Not being a noob. This is what totally derailed my Vienna attempt. And again, another stupid mistake. I know that GPS watches are not 100% correct, but I still ran according to the kilometer splits on my watch. But this one is hard, because I need those splits to gauge my effort throughout the race as the kilometers tick by. But you also have to check your time according to the road markings on course. So this is something that I should really work on, to concentrate and to train on what pace is needed, so that it just naturally comes to me when I get to the race. There is one thing that really bothered me for a long time after my 2nd failed attempt. Maybe I'm just too soft. Maybe I'm just not running these races hard enough. Maybe I care too much about hitting constant, correct splits that I just forget to dig deep and fight it out till the end. But then I also realized that difficult, hard to reach goals are just that. They're difficult to accomplish. There are many people out there who had many failed attempts before they broke 3 hours for the marathon. But I'm getting better, I'm getting closer, and I'm learning from each failed attempt. So to get real cringy, I guess we really just have to enjoy the whole process. Try new things, fix the things that went wrong, and just have a good time while working hard and smashing the kilometers. When it comes to running, there are so many variables, and even more so when trying to run fast. And figuring out what works and what to do is part of the process and part of the fun. I think I'm still sticking to my rule of 1 all-out marathon effort per year. So my next sub 3 hour attempt is gonna have to wait for now. Summer is getting closer, and that means preparing my mountain legs. So I'm lining up a couple of long trail adventures in the mountains, which is a whole different sport. So let's embrace the summer and sunshine, get out to the mountains, keep on getting better, and just enjoy running.